Greetings one and all, this is Rhythmworks and welcome to my channel. Hope your holidays was good. Mine was pretty quiet. I think my neighborhood was pretty quiet because you can tell with the hubbub of cars that come like around between 12 o'clock and leave like around 8-9 o'clock in the evening that, you know, activity is, you know, it's pretty, I wouldn't say manic, but it's pretty busy. But I can tell that it's been pretty quiet. It's been quiet around here. Back onto gaming issues. Now, you know me, I like a bargain. I looked in the PS Store and I found what I consider to be the PS Store bargain of the week. And it is this Super Mega Baseball. Now, looking at it before, it looked pretty much like a Wii U game. And I'm not a baseball head by any stretch of the imagination. But originally when I saw it, it was priced at £15.99. So that's what really swayed me off it completely. But looking through the deals that they had on offer, this was by far the best deal. I think the only one that came up to it was Metal Gear Solid Ground Zero, which was sold at like $3.75, I think, or $3.99 as well. But those two were more or less the best deals that I found in the store. Now, why did I pick up this? Obviously because of the price, but not only that, because of this. Now, the main selling factors of any game that I buy is not only the price. There's few factors that I need to take into consideration. First being that I can play by myself, I can play with my friends locally and online as well. Now with this game, it's 1 to 4 players. You can actually play it couch co-op and you can also play online. Now people will say to you, you cannot play this online. Yes, you can. The only way you can play it online is if you actually play it via share play. And I think the only way you can do that is if it's 1v1. I don't think you can do it 2v2. But you can definitely play it online via share play. I done it yesterday and it works a treat. Now, like I said, I'm not a big fan of baseball. I don't even know how to play baseball properly. My only association with any sport remotely familiar with baseball was playing rounders in primary junior school. And with this game, it kind of reminded me of that, so got into it. And it's, you know, it's very intuitive as to how to play the game. If you don't know how to play the game, it will basically tell you if you scroll down here, more or less telling you to start playing the game. Just start playing it and you can actually go into options during gameplay and telling you exactly what commands you need to implement in order to make the move you want to make. I know it looks very, very, very complicated at first, but that's the thing that swung it for me, simply because it wasn't just a 1-2 button press kind of game to play. You know, there's different elements of control and gameplay that is utilized in this, some of which has not even been featured in like AAA games like MLB The Show, which is another baseball game, but it's like the FIFA of baseball games, if you like. Let me go into some other options like customize. You can actually customize your players as well, which I've done on all my members of this team, the B Wolves. So let's go into that real quick. And as you can see, there's me, Rhythmworks. Then we go into appearance. Yeah. And that is me. But anyway, there's a body type. You can change the body type. No, I don't have breasts. I don't have man boobs. The head. You can change the head, face, hair color, eye color, skin tone, disposition, just the expression, basically. First name, which I already changed. Rhythm. Last name, Works. And you can more or less do that to all your teammates. And there's different amounts of teams in there as well. So you can get as deep or as shallow if you like. Right, let's come out of this. Right, let's show you some gameplay. Now, I'm not a baseball player. I'm not a baseball aficionado. So if there's any watching and I might get this wrong, sue me. But I'm just speaking for those who don't know how to play the game. Right? Now, there are 4 bases. The home base, which is at the bottom. First base, which is the right. Second base, which is the top. Third base, which is on the left. And you have 9 innings. And the object is to get as many runs as you can in each innings. The fielding side has to get 3 people out within the innings to close the innings off. And you can literally just basically run from one base to the other after you make a hit. But it's mandatory that you have to run to a base once you've hit the ball. Now, if you miss the ball that's pitched towards you 3 times, that is a strike and you're out. I'm sure you've heard of the 3 strikes and you're out phrase. This is where it comes into play. And that is more or less it. Now with the control system, to actually field the ball, it's more or less the same as in any other sports game. But to actually pitch it to each corresponding base is the same as your button layout on your controller. So for example, if the batter bats it straight down the field, straight down the middle, and the fielder doesn't catch it, he can basically throw it to the second base, which is situated at the top, by pressing the triangle button. And with the first base, the circle button, the third base, the square button, and the home base, the cross button. So you get where I'm coming from with that. So that's more or less how you play the game from a basic standpoint. Like I said before, there is deeper elements of the gameplay in terms of the gear you can get, certain perks that you can get if you hire a personal trainer, etc., etc. But I'm not even going to get into that. That's for you guys to get into, right? But here's some gameplay anyway. Now, one of the main things I take into consideration when I play any game that involves balls, easy tiger, easy, not them kind of balls, but any games that I play that involves ball physics, you know, I have to check them out. And that sounds like an innuendo. I have to check out the ball physics to make sure that it feels authentic. And I have to say that playing this game, it does feel decent. The ball physics are pretty decent, you know. When you're playing solo play, the view is more or less like this. I mean, you can play exhibition matches and you can play season matches. And when you play season matches, that's the way for your team and your player to level up as best way as possible to make your team and player perform better. But I have to say, you know, don't let the graphics fool you. I know it looks like something out of a Wii game, but trust me, it is deep. It is really deep, you know, for a game that looks like this. And obviously with baseball, with MLB, the show, you know, they have licensed players and licensed teams. But with this game, they don't have no licensed teams or licensed players in this game. So they have to kind of make it a way in which, you know, it appeals to a lot of people, including kids. And the ego system is basically the skill system. So you can actually go from 1 to 100. So you can actually play this game with your kids, and knowing that your kids are probably not good at this game, or probably even better than you, depending on your children's skill set in playing these kinds of games, you can actually alter your ego settings so you can make it as balanced as you possibly can. The lower your ego, the more help your team gives you in terms of fielding and stuff like that. But the higher your ego, the more it's reliant on your spatial awareness and your relative skill in the game. And that's more or less it. Now, for £3.99 or for $5, I can't recommend this highly enough. You know, it's not just a cheap game to buy. It's a cheap game to buy and enjoy, whether you're playing by yourself, couch co-op, share playing with another player online. Perfect. It's available until January the 21st of 2016 at this phenomenal price. I suggest you get it. Try it out. You know, cost less than a packet of cigarettes, man, and lasts much longer. That's what I say. But yeah, Super Mega Baseball available in the PS Store as from now. Probably, if not the bargain of the holiday season in the PS Store. I thank you. You know the coup, whatever the game, media, format, genre, happy gaming, because that's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, brothers and sisters. And until I catch you on the next one, take me out to the ball game. Is that how it goes? Anyway, my God.